Oh, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Skinny Mood, with Dak Attack and my boy Spidey, the three amigos. That's us. Hi. Today we are going to talk about modifiers. They're bad. What are you guys' opinions on mods? Let's hear it. Let's hear the opinions. Let's hear that. Let's hear it.
They're broken.
No, they're bad. They suck.
Yeah, I think they're fun.
So they're fun, but they could be better.
They can be better.
Yeah, I understand.
Even Hilo knows that, as shown by his recent announcement.
It's good though. It's good that they're addressing it.
It's good, very good. But mods, we gotta make sure that they fix it right. No, we gotta make sure. So we're gonna go over every mod in the world, and we're gonna say everything that's wrong with it, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
So who's up first? Yes, Stamper Tool. It's okay. I mean, ain't there that bug where the fences like stop working because they're stupid and they're broken?
Yeah,
Stop working after like wave 14.
Because they're level 1.
Well, that's kind of stupid. They should be level 5 because it's like they have infinite health. Because it's like bricks have infinite health. Like they can't be leveled up.
They don't have infinite health.
Build Survive, they are like treated as level 5, but on other maps.
Yeah, well you can't level them up. They should just be level 5 fences from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine, I guess, about that one. Oh, no progression? That's kind of weird. I mean, I guess if they spawn with level 5, then I guess that's kind of silly. But, I mean, just make it a skin. Make variations.
I think it should just have reduced reward. It shouldn't really change the progression, since it doesn't make it easier to get kills or mimics or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, actually, yeah.
Fine.
Luca's fine. Who gives a shit? Lampy. This is our first boss mod. Ooh. 4.7.
It's pretty low.
What do we think about that?
It's the
Be a bit
fast
higher, at
boss.
It's electric type, so it can't be stunned by bite.
Yeah. It's not as problematic
Yeah,
now
like-
with Goblino,
Like 200,
but it's still
think,
pretty
right?
fast.
like 60k on easy and like 100 something on medium and like 300 million on hard mode.
It's only
It's
200,000.
180k on hard.
80k on hard MS easy.
180k.
Oh, 180k. That's
It
pretty
should
low.
be like 0.8 or like times 1, honestly. 'Cause
Times
he's
1?
electric type.
I mean, it's pretty low health compared to the normal bosses.
I'd say like
Hey, so-
0.9.
0.9.
0.95.
That's sure.
Electric
fine.
type.
Yeah.
Electric
Okay.
type.
Yeah.
It's
Fine.
hard.
Okay, fine. Yes.
Spawn enemy. That one's fine. I mean, you should really be able to spawn everything. in
All
the game.
sandbox mods are fine. Infinite Hero. Oh yeah, spawn enemies should let you spawn more enemies. Like,
Yeah. I want to spawn slime block.
yeah, I want to spawn Robot 64 enemies. I want to spawn Reaper 2. I want to spawn Mafia Slime.
I want to spawn
gonna say,
Amigo
like-
escort.
I was gonna say like spawn like Jester, like the boss, or like any boss, like every boss, really.
You
But
be able to spawn any boss. I don't know why you
Fall
can't
down,
spawn boss, right?
Yeah. There's like no
Ghost
problem with
Train,
that. I don't know why you can't do it.
Overcooked. Infinite Heroes. Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah.
Wave skip. Is there like a bug where like the preset wave buttons don't work or something?
What do you mean?
Wave skip.
I think it's like the buttons, like you have to like manually type them in or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Such a minuscule bug. Who cares?
Yeah, okay, infinite mana, it's fine.
Skull Temper. He's
Gold-
good.
Gold temper should be higher, honestly.
Should not be 1.01. That's bad.
It's a very low.
That's lower than
reward.
temper, and he's a little bit just stronger temper.
Yeah.
Should be like at least 1.05.
Yeah. That's fair.
0.7 because he has 2 phases and it's hard.
Okay. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
barely
whatever.
a difference.
Okay, Whisper.
This one got buffed.
Yeah, they buffed him.
Yeah, they
He's
buffed
hard.
him.
I mean, he used to be like the cheesiest boss ever. It was literally 15k on
Yeah,
every mode.
Yeah, 50k on every difficulty.
Like gave
Yeah.
him more health, and now he spawns little bugs.
He spawns a lot of them too, and they have a lot of health.
You really spawn tough bugs.
He doesn't spawn tough bugs. He just spawns normal
He should
bugs.
spawn tough bugs like in hard mode, maybe.
Yeah,
With stronger bosses.
Or that.
should be maybe like 0.75 now.
Yeah,
Because-
0.75.
Well, I mean, he has a lot of HP though, right? I mean, he has like 100k.
He only has 105k on hard.
Oh, that's
It's
really
not that
low.
much.
Oh, okay.
He's still an
That's
easy
75
boss,
is good.
kind of. It's just the ability that's a little out of whack.
Small players is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Big enemies.
The enemies, it's fine. Boy, escort.
Wow, escort.
That should not be 0.85.
True.
I think it's
Just make-
just because it gives you 1,000 health or something. But
Yeah.
like the escort moves
So
and like
stupid.
it's impossible
It
in
makes-
any mode that isn't easy.
Yeah, it makes
True.
getting the escort followers like very overly complicated. Like
Yeah, I used to have
You have to,
positive reward, which makes a lot more sense since it makes the game harder, but now it's negative.
yeah,
Yeah. It should be like
at least time.
it should be at least times 1, but it should be like 1.2,
Well, like 1.2.
0.3 even. 1.5.
That's a lot.
That's a bit too much. That's a
Because you
bit
you
too
can't
much.
you can't do it on medium or hard. It's only fair.
I don't know. It might
Eh,
make easy
I'd
grinding
say like
really
1
easy.
point at most like 1.1.
1 yeah.
I don't know. 1 point. It's not like as easy as like lava. Or like,
I don't know.
lava
It's a
is like
difficult
1.1.
one. I'm pretty sure they made the reward bad just because they were scared of cheese.
Oh yeah. Also, you should be able to use boss mods with escort because that's like the best way to get reward.
Yeah, that's why they don't want to
So-
let you do that.
Stupid. And they already patched the cheese, so it's fine. There's no point in having all these failsafes.
They're too scared.
Yeah.
They're too scared. It's scary. It's risky.
They're not scared.
They're scared of cheese, obviously. That's
Yeah.
basically exactly what their announcement said.
Anyways, Stormy.
Oh, this is one that definitely should not be times 1. Should be a bit
Literally
higher.
spawns tornadoes like every so often.
It should be at least 1.01.
It makes the game just
1.02.
ever so slightly harder, so times 1 is bad.
Be like 1.03.
1.03, yeah.
Fine, whatever. Okay, lava. The multiplier is fine, I guess, but there's some maps where just flat out does not work. Like Creepy Carnival and Roll Day Rumble, it just does not work at all. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
it's
just
just
like
automatic.
you like cheese it.
it's very cheesable. I
You
think
got it,
also
there's a
Doors Adventure.
I think lava is fine with Doors Adventure. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Flooded's the one that's
Yeah,
completely
it's
broken.
flooded. You can say the same thing about Flooded, I guess. But
Yeah.
it makes some maps impossible. Like Roll Day Rumble just makes that map flat out impossible.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of maps where it just completely covers everything and you can't place
Yeah,
anywhere.
it shouldn't be like an automatic thing. Like they should probably like get a hand for every map, which is like annoying. I know, but like it on some maps it's literally impossible. So like, compromise here.
Anyways, infinite health, that's fine.
Hero
Oh, elimination.
This is not fine.
That's a good one.
That should definitely
Not
be
fine.
higher.
It's like way higher. It's very hard.
Deletes more than one hero or volt point or drawing or meat or whatever the fuck. Every wave.
Every wave.
So it's really hard.
Makes early
Really
game
hard.
super difficult.
And
You
then,
can delete like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
Max
it
or
deletes like
something?
yeah, I
more
can take
towers
really
as you
a
go.
lot of heroes each wave. It's actually really bad.
I think like
maybe
You could like
reach
get your
that.
Spectre. It's bad. It should be like 1.0. Actually, not even 1.0. It should be like 1.4.
4. That's kind of high.
Maybe like 1.2.
1.2, 1.3. That's fair.
1.27.
That's very specific. It's your number.
no.
Maybe 27.
Hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Anyways, no mana. Oh boy, no mana.
This is
Oh
one of the
mana. That
worst.
shit. That should be
Times 100.
should be times 2.
Times 2
Should be times 2. Yeah, times 2 at least.
Yeah, that's at the very
Completely
least.
completely changes the way you would have to do this. Like you'd have to have Lemonade Cat. You have to farm for something. If you get like El Goblino or Stella or some shit. Like you get Jester.
It's so
Everyone has to
difficult.
bring Lemonade Cat.
You could go
So
really
impossibly
far.
stupid.
You could go really
Use
far
so
with
many
the reward.
freaking mods in order to make it actually possible.
Yeah, this
you could
one's just
probably even
impossible.
go to like times 3 even because it's that
Times
hard.
4.
Yeah.
I think
Anyways,
it's just.
position swap. This one does flat out does not work at all.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
work right now. I forgot about that.
It's like bugged. You just get free reward, but when it used to work, it swapped heroes every wave. I think it only did one. I'm
It
not
only
sure
did
though. I
one.
probably did more.
Maybe it did more.
Yeah.
It's just hero elimination, but less annoying because you actually keep your heroes.
Yeah, because if you only have
Pretty sure the
one-
reason why it broke. Pretty sure the reason why it broke is because like it doesn't use like the sabotage font or like text, like when it says like the sabotage thing and it says like it swapped heroes. Like it never did that. Probably why it broke.
Oh.
They should fix that.
Yeah, they should fix
Should make
it.
it do that.
But when it's fixed, the reward probably should be a bit higher since it's super low.
That should be like 1.15.
1.1.
5?
0.15.
No.
1.05, not 1.5. 1.05.
1.1.
maybe.
0.15.
No. I mean,
1.15. Okay, that's
Sure,
fair, I
whatever.
guess.
Pain in the ass.
Flooded. We already talked about flooded.
Flooded. Flooded's like worse than lava. Flooded goes higher, I'm pretty sure, so it technically should be higher.
Yeah,
it
flooded's
should be a bit
different.
higher.
Lava just replaces the floor, but flooded goes up to a certain height.
Yeah, but it still deletes where you can place towers because
Yeah.
it floods it.
The reward should probably be higher, like
Be like
Two.
1.28.
no, 1.25.
Because fine, fuck it.
Vengeful
Ve-
enemies.
Vengeful enemies, those are hard.
Yeah, they're pretty hard.
They're hard.
It just makes it so that you have to bring like an area damage, like Frank.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't be 1.03. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because it goes on for the entire game. So
Maybe like 1.1. I don't know.
1.1. Yeah.
point. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
No progression. I guess. That makes sense.
Progression, yeah. I mean, it's not. I don't know.
They just
mean,
don't
I
want
like-
followers to be easy.
I mean, followers are already easy. Didn't they change all the requirements?
I mean, yeah, they did make
So-
requirements.
How much of a help would it really be? And it's hard, so it's not like it's total cheese.
I guess.
I don't know. You could argue progression for that one.
I guess maybe.
It would make people want to use it,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
a
something
cool
that
mod.
mods need. Buggy battle.
This one's stupid.
This one is absolutely atrociously bad. Holy crap. There's like a bug where it doesn't even affect the enemy bonus and it doesn't even work properly. It's not even an enemy mod. It's like,
Yeah, because
Stupid.
it's different. It just, I mean, of course it's not an enemy mod since they probably did that just because there's literally only 2 enemies. They didn't want to make an entire mod of it. So they just made it add on to the current enemies, which makes sense, but like the fact that it's not a normal enemy mod makes it not add to the enemy bonus, and that just makes it complete garbage.
yeah, it's like fucking impossible to use it. You should at least give it enemy bonus accessibility or get an enemy mod at this point because I mean Nadi's Resort is an enemy mod with 3 enemies. So
Yeah. And like,
that
not only the
that
fact
bad.
that the reward sucks, that's just stupid, because it literally spawns tough bugs on wave 7, and they have pretty high health for the wave that they spawn.
like 600 health or some shit. They have like 800.
Yeah, and how it doesn't affect the enemy bonus, it's pretty much impossible to use and have progression with.
I'd like to see anyone try to do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, there's a handful of mods like that. But, I mean, yeah, like Turkey Hunt and Holiday Rumble, they also don't affect the enemy bonus.
Fucking raw day enemy mod. It does the same thing. It doesn't enemy bonus. And it's impossible to use. The enemies are kind of hard.
Yeah, it's just
Especially
actually
Raw
pretty
Day.
hard. Like, the early game is difficult, but we shouldn't talk about that yet.
We'll get to there. We'll get to there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I guess that one's fine. Shared mana. Shared mana. It makes the game harder, definitely, because you have less mana. You won't share mana, so naturally it should give you more reward. Right? Like that makes sense to me.
Well, it gives more mana during the game, but it's the fact that you have to like coordinate between players since you all share it. That's what makes it harder. I mean, in
Exactly.
solo, it's definitely easier in solo, but I guess players, it makes the game a lot harder overall.
Oh, I mean, I think it should be like 1.5, 1.25 maybe.
High. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to coordinate. We found a strat with something that's 1.5. I think that'd be a little too powerful considering it doesn't make the game that much harder.
Not 1.5, 1.15.
Oh, 1.15. That's... Yeah, that's good.
Or 1.25. I mean, I don't know. It is super hard, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you just did something easy, the mana wouldn't matter that much. But if it's a very high reward, it would be worth
Jester
it.
takes everyone's mana.
Yeah.
Luck using Stella with shared mana. Yeah, that's gonna go great.
It's already hard enough using Stella just with other people as a whole.
So that should be like 1.15. All enemies. That one's interesting. You fight every enemy in the game. I'm pretty sure that just means every enemy from every map. I think so. I haven't really used it that much, but reward being 1.03 is stupid.
I mean, yeah, there's
That's
a lot
so
of
dumb.
enemies. It makes the game last super long, too.
So that, yeah, you game goes on forever. Should be like,
I get the
I don't even know
progression, since it spawns event enemies, which makes sense. It's all enemies. But the reward
mean, they-
should definitely have an increase.
they already spawn event enemies and weeklies, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that
Weeklies
much.
That's a whole other can of worms.
You can get Gert kills all the time. You can get
Gur is a boss.
a lot of stuff. Okay, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, it's stupid. I would argue progression, just remove event if you have a problem with that.
But then it's not all enemies.
Who cares? Who cares? You can't even buy them outside of their event anyway. Who cares about event enemies? Who cares about that?
Whatever. The reward needs to be increased. Probably like... It should probably be like the highest reward of enemy mod, I think. Since it's every enemy. It gets really spammy in later waves with super high health enemies. I don't know, maybe 1.3, maybe?
3.5.
3.5, I guess.
Pain in the tuchus.
Yeah.
Explosive enemies. Every enemy is basically a zombie.
This one's dumb. This is like one of those mods where it has a super bad effect on the heroes, but it has a slightly, just ever so slightly bad effect on the enemies. And that's the excuse for making it ×1.
That is something I do not understand. I don't understand why that is the way that is. That's so stupid.
It just
I mean,
forces
it
you to use
basically-
my Taki for early game.
Or like lure or some
Yeah,
shit
something
like
that.
summoners.
It just, every enemy stuns, every single enemy, and it's ×1.
×1 is stupid, regardless of if you have enemies that die in one hit. Like you have zombies at wave 1 use blast tech invasion. Who cares? Still hard as hell.
The explosion damage that the enemies do to each other is very, very low, by the way. So this is not like a justification for the ×1 at all.
I didn't even know enemies did damage to each other. That's how minuscule it is.
I think it's like 10%
Didn't even know.
of the dead enemies' health, the other enemies, which is very low. And bombies do like a set amount, so that's different. Like a bombie does, I think it's 100 damage, which is just the same amount as their max health, which is a lot more than most enemies will do with this mod.
However, they stun heroes. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, they need a
Explosion
higher
radius
bonus.
is not that bad.
I think like ×1.25 perhaps.
Yeah, I mean 1.25. Yeah, 1.2.
1.2, yeah.
Reverse path. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't change much
That's
of
fine.
anything. No waiting. Oh boy.
This one is really something.
Enemies come out faster every wave, and it has no progression.
Okay, so it's pretty
progression.
obvious why they made the reward garbage and why there's no progression. It's just because it makes grinding way easier. Like, this is literally the best possible thing for grinding. It's just that the reward sucks, and there's no progression. Like, it undoubtedly makes the game way harder. All the enemies come out super fast, and they're all clumped together. So you need an area
Basically-
damage tower.
You need area damage and splash damage.
Yeah, you need, like, Frank or Soda Pop or anything like that. It's just... It also makes it easier to get mimics or coins or anything like that. And that's why the reward sucks. They just don't want you to grind.
So silly, because I know they throw around that you're not supposed to grind the game. But at this point, with all the everything in the game, you're supposed to grind the game. You're supposed to grind. So obviously the reward should be higher, but not so high to where people will quote unquote abuse this mod. So I think a nice balance would be 1.25, 1.3, and all a day. It could probably be higher. Actually, 1.3 is kind of big, but I don't know. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be no progression. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And sure as hell shouldn't be 0.5.
Yeah, especially the reward, because they made it like if you complete a round faster, you get less reward already. So the reward's already gonna suck because you complete it super fast.
Exactly. That makes no sense, bro.
I'm back, by the way.
Great.
So stupid.
So yeah, 1.25 or whatever you said.
No waiting.
That was good. Yeah.
No waiting. But progression, because there's no reason for it not to have progression, and who cares? Actually, who cares?
Yeah.
It'd make people like grinding. No one would complain about mimics, I'm pretty sure, because people would get them way faster. Everyone benefits. Time swap, it's fine, it's cosmetic. Tsunami is not fine, it's not cosmetic. It spawns a tsunami every wave.
It's just stormy, but on every single wave.
Yeah, it's
Why is...
higher technically. It should be like 1.05, probably.
Probably a bit
I don't know.
higher.
I don't know.
I think
Pretty sure you literally just
1.10.
cannot. You literally just cannot use summoners.
1.
But yeah, you literally just can't.
Yeah, so
they
like
just
1.08.
9.
9. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know why we just have a theme of making the game harder and then times 1. Like, why would I use it? Why would I use it if it doesn't... I just don't get it.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Noir's fine. Mix up. I don't know, man.
You get a
Reward
tiny
is
bit
pretty
higher
low.
reward.
It's the lowest it can be.
It's like
in terms of
another
positivity.
mod that makes you use an area damage tower.
But yeah, you're right.
So it should be a bit higher. Oh, and also you just can't use summoners. They're gonna get snuck up on.
But yeah, and also you can't use escort either, because the escort will also get snuck up on.
Yeah, there's a handful of mods that just make escorts straight up impossible, like Tsunami.
There should really be like a system where if you combine certain mods, you get even more reward. I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I also
Not
think
related to what we're
those
doing.
enemies that can't damage the base, they should not be able to damage escort, even though it's a summon.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the golden type enemies like mimics and tornadoes and all that shit. Fucking
Scrooges.
Scrooge, creepy guy, etc.
Creepy guy was not that.
Yeah, you're right. Should have been.
So, what should the reward for this be?
Should be like 1.1
1.1.
or
Yeah, sure.
1.5. Reinforced. Okay, this one is just weird.
0.3.
I get it.
It's really
I get
low.
it, but I also don't get it.
I mean, yeah, it has to be low, but not that low. Especially since, like, base HP, it really only helps you in the early game.
Exactly, dude.
So 0.3 is
Don't-
way too low.
You only get like 150 extra health, something.
You get 1,000 health, I think.
What? Shit, it's a lot actually.
Well,
Wow.
it's still only for the early game.
Sure as hell shouldn't be 0.3. That's a bit excessive. I think it should be like 0.45, 0.5.
Yeah.
Progression, yeah, I mean,
It's just every
I don't
shot
know.
mod with negative reward has no progression because,
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't really like that.
I don't get it. I mean, I think it would be better if you had to balance a negative reward. You actually get to use the mod because it has progression. That would be a
it's
better
very
system.
hard. It's very hard to get mods like these to have progression because they have such low rewards. But if you do get it to above ×1, that means the game is probably really hard, and it should definitely have progression at that point.
At that point, your base HP is probably getting so many chunks taken out of it that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Less mana. You get less mana from waves and enemies. That's
That
pretty
reward
weird.
is so
How it's at 1 point.
garbage. It's 1.02.
Should be a bit more.
Just, this needs to be higher. It's just another mod, it makes the game harder, but the reward is very, very tiny.
It's like no mana, but not completely no mana.
Yeah. So, like, should be pretty high. 1 point. I'm not really, like...
4.
I'm not so sure how much mana it takes away. But yeah, probably like 1.4 or 1.3, something around there.
Yeah, just to balance it with no mana. Because no mana is going to be way higher than it is right now.
Yeah.
Weaker bosses, 0.6 has no progression. That's great.
This one, the reward...
I guess
It's probably
I understand
like,
the progression.
Yeah, the reward is pretty accurate. Kind of, I mean, compared to most other negative mods, I think it's kind of fair.
How much does it reduce the boss's HP by? It's like
I think it's
70.
I don't remember.
30%. I think it's 30%.
30%, yeah.
Percent.
It's not by a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, if it's by 30%, shouldn't the reward be 0.7?
Yeah, you're right, actually.
You're right. Yeah, that makes
That would
sense.
be perfectly
Math.
fair, so boom, 0.7.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stronger bosses. This should be way higher.
Yeah, if you just use the same logic as the last mod, then the reward should be 1.8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, probably
that-
even higher because of freaking
Oh yeah, the tougher
have
abilities, so
immunity
maybe
effect.
even like 1.9
Yeah, they're-
or even ×2.
You're immune to all status effects, which includes like crucifixion,
Yeah,
like
that too.
stunning, frozen,
definitely
freezing,
much higher.
freezing,
×2.
slow down, everything. That's really good. ×2.
Yeah.
Big waves, like multiplies the enemies per wave.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
it's
kind
kinda
of
like-
like all enemies,
kinda like-
except less variety.
It's kind of like no waiting a little bit.
Or that
makes it
except
spawns a
takes
lot
much
more.
longer.
No progression.
Progression.
It's just for
is-
followers again.
Again.
So it's so excessive. Like, why would I use it then? I don't get it. Why? What is making me want to use that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't get it,
The
man.
reward's
It
pretty
should-
good. Kind of. It's better than most, and it doesn't make it that much harder.
I would argue it should have progression because it's hard.
Yeah, but it helps with grinding, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's like most mods. The reward should be like 1 point.
Yeah, it's fine the way it is right now.
Maybe 1.15.
Yeah.
I'll take 1.15.
Okay, random enemies.
What does this
one's-
mod even do? I'm so confused. Isn't this the same thing as all enemies?
I mean, it's random, but it's
It like
very
adds like a bunch of random enemies to the wave. Oh yeah, by the way, it does not remove the casual mode enemies.
Well, yeah,
I've tested that.
What?
like all
several
the
times.
shop enemy mods work, just they add on enemies, except for casual enemies, I think. So like all
Yeah.
enemies, it spawns all enemies already, but it just adds on to casual enemies. So it's just, that's probably why the waves are so long. I mean, with all enemies it makes sense, it's every enemy, but with this one it shouldn't be that long. It's just, it should have the same amount of enemies, but just random.
Yeah.
So, the reward... I don't even know. I mean, I guess it should be average. It's random, so it's hard to tell.
one.
And no progression, I mean, that's just for followers again. Nothing too much about that. ×1, I guess it's fair, because it's random. Alright. Casual bosses. This one is... You can't really argue with this one. It's casual
Yeah.
bosses. It makes perfect sense to be ×1.
Yeah, and same goes for casual enemies.
Yeah. Alright,
And
underwater.
underwater.
This is pretty much cosmetic. Makes sense.
There's a bug with underwater though. If you reset like in an indoors map, you spawn all the way on top of the map.
Oh yeah, That's a bug. They should fix that.
Yeah,
Alright,
you should fix
so-
that.
Raid
I think it's like a thing
path.
where you don't like spawn in water or something, like something to do with Roblox.
Yeah.
Okay, so raid
I mean,
path. I
it
think
should really just not be so big. Like the water should be condensed inside of the map.
Yeah.
Well, they can't do
A
that.
raid path.
Okay, yeah, raid path. So I think this is fine as ×1.
Yeah. But
I mean,
there are a few maps you should add raid path to. Alleyway for whatever reason, despite you making that one raid path for Hardboiled City Weekly,
yeah, I don't know why they don't
when
just
you use
use
raid
that.
path on an abandoned alleyway, it just doesn't exist.
They just forgot about it.
Forgot to add it to the mod probably, which is so weird.
Yeah,
I think it was on the mod at one point, and then they just got removed somehow. I don't know how.
It's
And
very
there's
weird.
there's also Blast Tech and Build to Survive not having raid paths. I'm not sure what you do with Build to Survive raid path, but Blast Tech could definitely have a raid path.
Well, there's a lot of buildings on Build to Survive. You could just put some of those in the middle.
Yeah, just like build around the already existing assets,
Like you could just
just
put
like other maps.
you could just put a bunch of toilets in the middle, and the enemies have to walk through them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, while we're on the topic of this, I guess like rooftop rumble is like path is like kind of stupid. Like, it's kind of basic.
I don't
Saying.
really remember
Alright.
it.
Yeah, also El Goblino on certain raid path maps, he places like outside the path, I think.
The hell? That's
It's
cool.
because there's like the
Because,
path
like, it
works similar to
Counts as a
mode
raid
itself.
map, so like El Goblino behaves like he's on a raid map. He
Yeah.
puts them on the tile and stuff. Yeah. That may have been fixed, but if it wasn't, then fix that please.
Alright, speedy enemies. So, this one's very hard. Like, with certain enemy mods, with strong enemies, and having them be faster, it makes it a lot harder. And if they're already fast, they can go, like, super fast. So, 1.12,
Well, yeah.
it's pretty good, but it should be a bit higher.
Yeah.
Maybe, like...
Should be like 1.25, maybe 1.3.
3.
I think.
Yeah, 1.3.
Random elements.
So, yeah, this is just on the random one. I mean, I guess it does technically not make the game.
There is a
easier.
minor bug with this. If there's like an enemy that's like normally a fire type or something, and then they get randomized to a radioactive type, they're still immune to fire type stuff.
Yeah, it should change.
It's like incredibly minor, but it's weird.
That
Like-
applied to like everything that has a random attribute already.
I don't know. I think it does.
Yeah.
Anyways, original maps. That one's fine.
Yeah.
Ranged heroes.
Wow. 0.5.
0.5 is a bit too low, I feel.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty
Really-
simple. Heroes just get more
0.7.
range, so less reward, but not that much less. Just maybe 0.75, I think.
Yeah, 7.5. 7.5 seems fair.
Yeah.
It should also have progression. It should have
Well,
progression.
yeah.
Make me want to use that mod.
It's
Make
the
me want to
problem
use
with,
it.
like every
No.
negative shot mod. And this one doesn't even affect enemies or mimics or anything, so it's another stupid one.
Yeah, no
Actually, wait. Doesn't it make like launchable enemies have more range, like
No.
clown car?
I mean, that hardly matters. The range
I
is
haven't even
not what
tested
matters.
that actually. Probably doesn't, but whatever.
Yeah, I doubt it, because there's no heroes.
No enemy man.
No enemy mana. That's like kind of hard, man.
It's really hard.
Not as hard as no wave mana though, and both of these have the same reward.
Yeah.
No wave mana should be a bit higher than no enemy mana.
I
But
still think no enemy mana should be higher.
Yeah, it should be like 1.3 or 1.4.
yeah, 1.3 I guess. No wave mana should be like
1.35.
1.6.
6. Wow.
I mean, it is kind of hard. Well, I mean, if you just
1.5.
donate to someone, or if you have like a wizard,
Okay, fine, maybe 1.5 or something.
Okay, yeah.
Sudden
1.5
death.
5 is good.
Sudden death. You start the game at 1 HP. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much just to defend early game.
Yeah. It's just the opposite of reinforced, but the reward shouldn't be that small.
Be a bit higher, I feel. A tiny bit
It'd be
higher.
way higher.
Not way higher, because still, it's like only for early game that it matters.
Yeah. Like 1.03 at most, maybe.
1.03.
Oh, placement cost.
Would argue 1.10.
Heroes cost more to place down. Why does this not have a multiplier in the slightest?
There has been a
Just
lot
has
of
times one.
cheese. There was a
Just
lot of
times one.
cheese involved with this one. That's probably
There
why
was
it's not times
cheese,
one.
but most of it's fixed now.
But yeah, it's
so-
all fixed. You can't use this mod for anything now. You can't even use it for reward, even though it makes the game
Yeah.
harder. It's stupid.
Exactly.
Like,
at
Why would I
least
use this
1.01,
trash?
1.02.
like, with most of those mods that are times one and make the game harder, there's at least some excuse that it does technically affect the enemies just slightly. This one does absolutely
Not this one.
nothing. It's
There's
just,
really no reason for this to be times 1.
it's stupid, yeah. It shouldn't be that high, because I don't think it increases the cost that much, but not times one. Just 1.1 or 1.2, something like that.
1.5.
1.5, okay. Short-ranged heroes.
Short range heroes. Heroes have less range. Reward and completely.
This
This
one
one-
actually has like.
Hold on.
Yeah,
it's
I would
a
argue it
reward,
could be.
yeah.
It should be higher.
be a tiny bit higher.
Should
Like
be higher.
1.1.50.
Maybe
1.50.
'Cause it-
at most.
Because it affects every hero. It affects even support towers, so they only they have less range. So like Spectre can't hit everything at once. And, like, balloon pal, you have to place more balloon pals. All that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know, 1.15.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. So
Abilities 0. That makes sense.
yeah,
'cause
this
you
is
can
just a sandbox mod.
Sandbox mod, basically. Upgrade.
Upgrade removal.
Oh, upgrade removal.
This is
Holy
like-
shit!
This is one of the big ones.
This is one. Holy shit!
So
This one should be like, I'm 6.
okay, so the game is impossible.
Yeah, basically.
You
Well,
It
can't
is so
win.
like-
impossible.
Unless you use like a bunch of like stronger heroes, freaking more range heroes mods, and freaking Slime King.
The reward for
That's the
this
only way.
mod,
And I'm freaking Canyon old maps. That's like the only way it's possible.
not only does the reward suck, but you'd have to use like with the amount of easy modifiers you'd have to use for this to even be possible, you'd probably get like literally 0 coins and like 0.1 experience.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
It's that bad. Like they need to. This mod is like I think it should be changed. Like what the mod does itself. Like they should not be level
Yes.
1. They should probably be like level 4 or 3.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. You should make it so that you can only upgrade up to level 4. Then it'd be an actually cool mod.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and it
mean,
would be
they could still
possible.
keep. They could make multiple mods for every level. You know?
I
Like,
guess.
Everyone at level 3.
I guess,
everyone at level
but
2.
that's a little excessive, maybe. I don't know.
Moving level 1 heroes forever is kind of. I mean, I like the challenge. It's a fun idea.
It's a good
It
idea.
should definitely be rewarding.
It doesn't work. You can't kill anything.
You do have increased limit, but it doesn't matter.
You need like 1,000 times as many heroes. And you
You
only
should.
get like, I don't know, with Chef I think you get like 36, and that's not enough.
Not enough, bro. It's not enough for level 1 chef, dude.
You can hardly
Sucks.
even give a reward to this because you just can't win in the first place, so it doesn't really matter. But if there had to be one, I don't know, like
And
times 10.
I would say so specific. You need like a piss easy boss. You need a super specific map to even try this. Probably need like 6 people. I don't know. It should be rewarding. It should be times 6 or like times 8. Like genuinely, it should.
Yeah, if you can even win.
You still probably can't.
Yeah,
Alright, golden.
this is
Golden's
cosmetic.
fine. Cosmetic
It's
mod.
like-
Golden's
because it's
fine. Well, hold on.
cheese.
Golden has like a bug where it's not reflective texture anymore because I think Roblox like updated the textures, so skins like platinum and bronze and silver, they don't have their thing anymore, and so this was affected too, and they should fix the bug with that. It does that because I'm pretty sure there's like still reflective stuff in the game somewhere, so
yeah, I
should fix
guess.
that.
Darkness. The map is now very dark.
Yeah, cosmetic, it's fine.
Maybe you can get some
1.01.
tiniest. Yeah, 1.01. Because
It's
Fuck
just-
it, 1.01.
It's
It's harder to
slightly
see.
harder, even though it's technically cosmetic.
ever so slightly
You
harder.
can't see.
That's the list.
So
The map-
no, it's fine.
This one's
It's
just
fine.
cosmetic.
Apart from the fact that like it changes like morphs and like and shoulder palettes for some reason. Like it like gives them like, textures and stuff.
I
don't know
think
why.
that's pretty cool.
It is
Probably not intentional.
Probably
Yeah, it's not intentional, definitely not, but it's cool.
I guess.
Right. Cube.
Okay.
Ooh, cute.
There's no progression.
This is a big one.
It's no progression because it like changes the placements.
I didn't even realize they upgraded the description. Special interaction on adventure mode.
Yeah, that's been there since they added that, which it's pretty cool, but you have no reason to do it because no progression.
Exactly.
On God.
Apparently,
So,
I like
Stupid.
breaks certain maps, like Metaverse. Like you just can't place anything on Metaverse.
Oh yeah, Metaverse is like a giant cube.
you can place on Metaverse, you just can't like go in the map yourself. You can still place towers
Can't
over
even-
there, though.
Can't see the path. Like again, like it should be one of the ones where unfortunately you would probably have to make the map by hand or like at least tweak most of it.
Yeah.
Get somewhat possible.
There's not really
Yeah.
a reason for this to have no progression. I know it changes the placement, but that pretty much never makes it easier. It's almost always harder. So why is it no progression?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So stupid. It never makes it easier. That's just it's always a pain in the ass. You can't even see the path. Like most of the time, it's fucking it's so stupid.
It's a really cool
Yeah.
mod. I wish I could use it and have progression because it's just stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah. Anyways,
Wacky's fine,
It's
I
a good
guess.
mod. I like this.
random deck. That one's fine, I guess.
It's fine. It's
Random
just,
deck should have a reward. It should have a reward
It's
just to
just
give you
random.
something.
I mean, it is random.
They can't give a reward to something that's random, even though it is probably.
You could get like Psy Branch, freaking Spectre,
It's
Locale
random.
Omega.
Alright, what are the odds, bro?
I mean, if we ever reach a point in time where every hero is balanced, this mod would be really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're probably never gonna get that, but still, you get the premise.
And you don't get Spectre in your deck, and then you lose.
Anyways,
So,
healthy
that one.
enemies.
All the enemies, I mean, early game becomes pretty hard, but everything else is pretty easy. Yet another mod that does that.
Like 1.05, maybe, I don't know.
1.1.
Wait. 0.1? I'll take 1.1.
Yeah,
Future is fine. Snow's fine.
Hero Swap.
Bro,
Hero
swap. This one's interesting. You get like 50 limit or something. You can place like 50 towers, but basically have every hero in the game in your deck.
It's a double-edged
It's random which
sword.
one you get.
It's harder to get the heroes I actually want, since your slot's just gonna be overfilled by Keith and Beatrice. But
Keith.
at the same
Keith.
time, you do have every hero at your disposal, even if you're just one person. So, I don't know,
Suppose.
I guess times one is kind of fair. No progression.
guess.
I don't know. Times one feels like this is like the only mod where I would say like times one is like bad. Like I think it should lower a little bit because it's pretty good.
Maybe like 0.85, maybe.
Maybe even
I don't know.
like
0.95.
It's 0.95. Yeah, just ever so slightly lower.
0.95.
Less heroes. The overall hero limit has been lowered.
Like a pain in the booty. You can only place like 10 heroes, I think.
Well, that's really bad.
Should increase that, maybe.
Yeah, if they're gonna have
Be
it
like
that
one-
low, the reward should be much
1.1
higher.
at least.
Like 1.3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Random music.
The music,
It's fine,
it's-
I guess.
it's good.
Apart from, like,
Yeah,
a few random tracks, like, just not playing, I guess. But other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Frozen enemies, hot enemies, radioactive enemies, electric enemies, and poison enemies, all those are pretty much the same thing. They're all fine.
I suppose. If they really did, they should go all out and they should add like icy enemies so they're immune to chill effect and all that.
Isn't that?
Yeah, they should make ice types immune to Stella's snowman chill
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, they forgot to do that. So like
Yeah, more
you can
heroes.
beat that easily.
I think
It's
this
only,
one is
it's only
actually
times
not
0.8,
that
actually.
bad. The reward is much more generous than the average mod. So,
Yeah.
I would say don't change this one.
No rain and rain, those are pretty much cosmetic mods. Don't need to talk about those. Hero discount. 0.5, that's a bit too much.
So much. It's just for what? Like, it's not that much. It shouldn't be so low. Just make it like.
Again,
0.75.
again with the no progression. The no progression is so stupid. Let me at least try to get progression, no matter how many hard mods it takes to add.
Yeah, I don't know why
At
they
least
made
let
that
me
decision.
make it let me make it possible.
Yeah.
Every negative mod shouldn't just immediately be no progression, because it could slightly make the game easier.
Yeah, it's stupid
It's
because
ridiculous.
they don't change the enemies, like the mimics or anything. It's
Alright.
dumb. But also just the general board on this one should be higher. Like 0. I don't know, 7, 7.5.
7.5, yeah, 7.5. Weaker heroes. Heroes deal less damage. Reward times 1.15.
This description.
Wait, 15.
Should
okay.
be. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I will. The description is kind of misleading because it does more than making people do less damage.
It,
You have like more
lowers
rate,
every stat.
Yeah, and, like
you
Lemonade
get
Cat's
less
like,
range.
pretty much useless because she gives like no money. They like
Oh.
decrease the money cost.
You'll never get your money back with Lemonade Cat.
I
Yeah.
think the reward
They
should
should
be
probably
a bit
fix-
higher since it changes a lot more than damage. So
Should be like 1 point. A big one. Like it should be like 1.5.
1.25.
1.3.
Holy shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, hero spacing. Heroes take up more space. Reward times 1.02. Should be a bit higher.
This one is
Should
not
be-
like it's not so bad if you're
1.05.
solo. It gets a lot worse with more people. The reward
Yeah.
should be a bit higher because it's garbage. It's pitiful.
1.05.
Especially if you use Stella. Oh
You
my
use
god,
Stella?
my poor lady.
You cannot
gets
use
destroyed.
Stella with this mod.
Alright.
It's impossible.
Foggy. It's cosmetic. Whatever. Weak enemies. I
It's a
guess that's fine.
I mean, it's probably like minus 30% health to everything, right? Since that's what weaker bosses
think.
was.
I think it's
If that's
either
the
minus
case-
30% or minus 50%. I don't know.
If it does that, then it should just be 0.7.
True.
Yeah. Stronger heroes.
Uh,
Heroes deal more damage. Reward 0.07. I guess that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, this one.
I assume this
nice.
also does the thing with weaker heroes, and it adds more range. It adds less rate, probably, maybe.
Yeah, like Lemonade Cat makes more money. Strong enemies. Enemies have much more health. By the way, this also affects bosses. I'm not
That's
sure if that's
stupid. Change
intentional or
that.
not.
Remove that. Don't
That is a
do
bug. That has to be a bug, bro. That's so stupid.
It's so stupid. Like, why would you have stronger bosses and also have it be affected by strong enemies?
Yeah.
True.
So, the word for this, even if it doesn't affect bosses, should probably be raised since it's pretty low. Like 1.3
It should be like
or a bit higher, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say it's fine if it doesn't affect bosses.
If it doesn't affect bosses,
yeah, they are. They get so much health. Like
Not-
you
not
don't
that
you,
much.
How
It's like
much
plus
is the-
50%.
you don't think about it, but like if you play a game and you genuinely see that they have a lot of health.
How much is the boost? Is it like plus 80% like
It's
the bosses?
50%.
Oh, 50. Okay,
50%.
so it's not that. It's not as much. I don't know. Maybe a little higher, 1.2.
On like a raid map, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Pricey heroes. Heroes cost more to upgrade in
It's
place.
another one where the reward is just way too low.
1.03. It should be a bit higher. Like
Yeah.
0.03, that's nothing.
It makes them
1.1.
so much
Actually
more
nothing.
expensive. It changes every upgrade. They get really
One.
expensive. So,
This is hero placement, or yeah, hero cost or whatever,
placement cost.
and upgrade mod that
I
exists.
don't even know why they're two different mods. Like placement cost shouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But it should be like 1.25 some shit. I don't know.
1.1.
1.12,
1.15.
1.13.
Okay, and slow enemies. Enemies are much slower. I remember this being way lower. I thought it was 0.3, but now it's 0.6.
Maybe it used to be. So I mean, it's not like it doesn't make the game.
Pretty
that
sure it
much
doesn't
easier.
affect bosses though, so it should be
Yes, the speed modifiers don't affect bosses. It's only the health ones. So
0.75, I feel.
0.75,
Which is inconsistent.
0.7, one of those.
Oh boy, here we go. The boss
Right.
mods and enemy mods.
Made it. This is
The
like halfway
miscellaneous.
Yep.
point. It's like
The part that
almost-
really matters, I would say.
Yeah, this
The-
one
this is the meat.
much more critical.
Jack.
This reward. It's not terrible,
0.65.
but it's pretty bad.
0.65 should be a bit higher, I feel. Like 0.8, maybe.
I mean, yeah, it's
Nate
pretty
is fair.
hard.
0.85.
He's like
0.85.
faster than average and has pretty high total health.
I mean, he used to be ×1. I don't know why they changed it. It felt like ×1 was fine.
That was
for what
before
it was.
the modifier massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it should be fine. ×1 should be this should be the basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snowy weather, that's fine. Snow minion raid. This should definitely
This should give a reward, not like something crazy, because you could probably just cheese that on some maps by just like standing somewhere where they can't get you, but definitely be something because it's a pain in the ass, especially if you have Stella.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It should be like 1 point.
1.02, 1.05.
It's hard to give it a
0.08.
reward. It makes the game harder.
0.08.
Yeah,
0.08.
1.05.
Yeah.
08. Wave taxes.
Wave taxes. Why is it only 1.01?
It makes you
It's
get
so
so
fucking stupid.
much.
Literally
less
no
mana.
reason to use this mod ever.
There's no reason to use it.
It's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad.
Actually, it's genuinely so hard.
Times like 1.2.
2 is
1.2.
1
Oh.
point
Actually, it should be like 1.4.
1.41.
Yeah, why not? But it's hard. It takes half no matter where you're at. Like, it doesn't scale. It doesn't take like 30%. No, it takes half.
Yeah, you lose so much mana overall.
Yeah. So much mana.
Luca Morpher and Creepmas.
Oh.
These guys
There's
are
no reason
interesting.
for these. There's no reason for these to be no progression.
Yeah, like I
because-
guess they just assumed that you would get kills for the enemies, even though if you look at the enemy progression, you definitely do not.
Yeah.
It's just like it's only visual. You get the kills for the normal enemies. You don't get Lucas and Trixies and all that. So just add
Yeah,
progression.
there's like unique animations or some shit with like certain enemies. There's like unique color variations if like candies spawn or something. There's actual effort that went into this. I should be able to use it.
And also, Christmas Creep
Yeah.
is the only enemy to have voice acting.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Lucamorpher. So there was this thing that was added with Lucamorpher where they made hidden enemies have this like ghostly effect. It's not here anymore for some reason. I don't know what happened to it. I think it just got removed.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
happened.
really
to that.
weird, actually.
It's like a really long time ago. The reward here is obviously fine. It's just reskins. Just
Yeah.
add progression.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, sunburn.
Oh.
Sun fucking burn.
So this is overcooked.
Holy shit.
But for the entire round,
Ever.
forever. Like you can only escape the fucking heroes dying with dump. Only dump.
Only dump. There's no other way.
That's an
Uh,
early game tower. You can't rely on that the whole time.
Exactly, dude.
I think they should change how this one works, since it just is a massive pain to deal with overall. Like, I thought maybe like they could just make it so that if you place a hero under something, like it has shade, it doesn't get burned or something like that.
I mean, that seems kind of hard to code, but yeah, that makes sense. Or like,
Pretty cool.
but you could like repaint every hero, like apply fucking sun lotion, some shit. Like
Yeah,
basically
that.
make every tower into a drawing.
Make it so you can heal them,
Would be way cooler.
or make them like have a lot more health or something. Or you could
Go,
even
like-
just like increase the damage that it does to enemies, since that's the justification that at times 1, even though it does like very little damage to enemies.
It does like decimal damage. I didn't even know decimal damage was a thing until
It
I
takes
looked at
like it takes like a minute to kill like a slime.
it. Exactly, dude.
I mean, I think
It
it's
should be
like
times. It
the-
should be times.
the burn damage. It increases with maximum health. It's a lot more noticeable in heroes, but it does do it with enemies, even though it's very, very small, so it hardly matters.
But for how Sunburn is right now, if depending on if they change it or not, right now though, it should be like times 3.
Times 3, yeah, times 3.
It's so hard. You have to sell and replace your towers. It makes Lemonade Cat useless. El Goblino basically useless. It makes every tower with an ability useless.
Yeah.
So stupid, bro. So stupid. I can't stand it, bro. Sunburn.
It's one of the stupidest.
Alright, Jester of Chaos, one's cool.
It doesn't make the game too much harder. It's kind of just another annoyance, although there are some like garbage things it can do, like you can spawn a mini boss really early and stuff like that. That's just a case of sabotages being imbalanced, since that's just what this mod is. It just uses sabotages.
I mean, they should have probably customized it could do at what wave, just to be balanced.
Yeah, just change.
But there's actually a bug with
waves.
this one. The bug with this one to where if it uses hero spacing, it skips all the way to the max hero spacing that you can get, because usually hero spacing stacks over time.
Yeah.
So
it bugs
Jester of
me.
Chaos just does hero spacing, your game is over. It sucks. You might as well just die and restart.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. There is like a silver lining to this mod in particular, though. It can increase the hero limit, which is pretty good, but that's only in the late game. The
It's
reward-
RNG.
Yeah, it's RNG.
Yeah, it's RNG.
This whole mod's RNG. That's like the whole point.
The turkey hunt, the same thing with buggy battle that you guys.
You're gonna skip over Jester of Chaos?
We just did. I mean, the
Yeah, we
reward.
talked about it.
I was just gonna say the
talked
reward
about
is fine. It's fine.
1.05 for being able to spawn mini boss at wave 15.
They just need to rebalance that. Rebalance some of the savage.
And rebalance
ones.
that, and then maybe.
Okay, you know what?
maybe
You know
like
what? You know what?
1.1.
You know what? If you're gonna be a stickler, we could do 1.1.
Yeah, 1.1.
I'll take that. I'll
It's
take
not
that.
that hard.
Okay, turkey hunt.
This
Tree Hunt,
is-
we talked about this one earlier.
This is a clone of
With
Buggy,
Buggy Battle.
I wasn't here, but whatever. Just same thing you guys said
Garbage
about buggy
reward,
battle.
make it
Take
effective
your-
bonus, increase the reward since it doesn't even replace enemies. There's no reason for it to have bad reward, even if the enemies are easy as hell. It just adds enemies. It shouldn't be low reward.
I'm pretty sure you get like 40 HP turkeys at like wave 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know,
Is
maybe
not easy to do. It's not easy to deal
maybe,
with. You have to
like-
have like my talkie or some shit.
1.2.
Doors UI, it's fine. Jump scare, it's fine. Fireworks.
Jump scare is scary. It should be like 1.05.
Jump scare is really
No.
scary. I think if
No,
you can like, if you can complete a round with jump scare, it should give you like times 10.
No.
It should.
It's
That's a
scary.
good
It's
thing.
scary. Like this isn't a horror game. They're like little kids playing this. They're gonna be scared.
It's very scary, dude.
Dude,
I'm
it's
not lying.
scary.
Oh
I
no,
don't like using this
slime
mod.
jump scare, goblin jump scare. Oh my god, I'm so
That's why I
scared.
asked for no jump scare Game Pass, where you get a mod where it disables jump scares on doors.
Oh my god, that sucks, dude. Doors UI, that should be like 1.01 because there's no auto skip turning on button.
It doesn't matter. Just
You have to go in.
Doesn't
You have to go into
matter.
settings to do that.
Doesn't even matter.
I mean, that's just stupid. They should just add auto skip
Fireworks,
to that.
fireworks is fine.
Oh,
boy.
Doors UI should also be 1.010 because it spawns screeches with Snow Minion Raid. Those are scary.
Shut up, shut up.
It's
No,
insane.
don't do that. Okay. Tiny crew. Boss is now tiny crew.
This reward is. I mean, it's very close to times 1, but it should probably
Used
be
to be
higher
times
than
1.
times
I'm pretty
Yeah, it used
sure,
to be
right?
times one. Tiny crew's hard. He has like 100.
Honestly, it should be
Dude,
more than
yeah,
times
Tiny
1.
Crew on hardcore
Should be
has
1.1.
350k
honestly.
health, and it's very like it's faster.
Very fast.
So yeah, definitely higher.
Yeah.
Bleak enemies. Wow, scary.
It's just a very hard enemy mod.
Very hard. Oh, there's also a bug. This one where Seer and Overseer are affected by stronger bosses.
I have no
Well,
idea why that happens.
Makes-
but
That
they
makes
got
it
fixed.
literally impossible.
And Skull Reaper spawns on that mod for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I guess it's 'cause
Whatever.
it's
Event
so-
enemies should just spawn everywhere.
I mean, whatever.
Corporate enemies. They're okay. They shouldn't. I don't know. They used to be times 1. Now they're at 4-5.
I mean, they're pretty easy, but not that easy.
I feel like the jump between times 1 and 4-5 is way too big.
Yeah.
I feel like no enemy mod should go that low.
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty
Just
easy.
as a general basis.
So like, what about 0.7?
I'll take that 0.7 or 0.6.
Yeah, one of those.
0.7. One's caps. Scary. Sneaky Swamp. One's what is it? 0.5. That's kind
0.5.
of weird.
Isn't this like pretty hard though? Because there's motorboat goblins which are super fast.
Yeah, and there's shield enemies. There's crocodiles and
That game just
froggy
generally has a bunch
spam.
of big enemy. There's like big froggies. There's freaking
Yeah, it's
giant
pretty
snail.
hard. Definitely shouldn't
It
be
doesn't-
0.5.
Shroom.
It's an
Bill.
elite crocodile spawn.
Yeah, Elite Crocodile spawns on this mod, which is weird because it should spawn on the boss mod. I think.
It would be make
And also,
much more sense.
Spore and Giant Shroom don't spawn on this mod. I don't know why. They spawn on Sneaky Swamp, but they don't spawn here.
Should be
Of course
a
you
sneaky
know that.
swamp since they're not in any
Weird.
other enemy mod.
It'd also be good because then you'd have like shroom modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what of the reward?
Like 0.65, 0.7, I don't know.
I'd argue 0.8.
0.8.
Motorboats. Motorboats are so hard, dude.
0.8 motorboat
I
carries a
guess
reward.
fine. Timeless power.
Timeless Tower.
This is stupid. This is stupid.
You should definitely be
This is
a bit
stupid as
higher.
fuck.
It's
have
a
to give
level
bomb
40
blocks.
map. It's a level 40 map, and you're giving it like the reward of like a level 5 map or
What
something.
of what should be corporate chaos, basically.
Yeah, it has a lot of like in the late waves. There's a lot of bomb clocks which stun a lot of enemies. They're just really annoying. It should not be this.
The bomb
low.
clocks are fast.
They're fast. Yeah, they're fast. Stupid. So
And also you got
0.65.
bronze bots and bronze bashers. They have shield.
They have shield.
Kind of fast.
This should be like times 1 or maybe higher.
Bronze basher should spawn with Tinker.
Wait, does it spawn with Tinker?
I think it does.
I don't even know.
It does, but only like on the boss wave, I guess.
So
But Bronze Basher is like considered part of the Timeless Tower wave layout, so I guess it makes sense that spawns here too.
Man, it should be like 0.9 or maybe even times 1.
0.9, I guess that's here. Sacred Shrine should be a tiny bit higher, I guess.
enemies on this
Pretty-
map are pretty weak, but
Yeah,
0.5 is
Are
really
weak.
low.
But you have like Kitsumbai and
Tuni's like the only really hard thing. Maybe Bamboo Reaper, and then that's it. Everything else
The
is kind
giant
of
bamboo
easy.
reaper is pretty fast, pretty tanky, but not that hard, and that's the hardest thing on the map.
would argue it could be like 0.6.
0.6.
0.65.
The enemies on this map are just
Okay.
generally way too weak for the map.
Yeah, for a level 25 map.
It makes the map take super long as well.
It's a bug. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Just make
It's
some
not a bug,
stronger
it's
enemies
just-
here.
Some
So it can
stupid
have a
game
better
design,
reward.
I guess. Radiant Reef.
This reward's
Radiant
pretty
Reef's
good.
Fine, I guess.
Enemies aren't that
But
hard.
you get squishes and they stun and they
Yeah, squish.
they cover you in
stun.
ink.
They don't stun, they ink.
Sea Angel.
Bad.
It's like 0.85 maybe for Radiant Reef.
I'd argue 0.8.
I would
Yeah.
argue 0.8.
Okay, 0.8. 0.8 it is. The Metaverse.
First of all, stupid name for the mod. It should be Metaverse Enemies.
I mean, whatever, the metaverse is cool.
Second of all, the Metaverse enemies are just so like unbalanced. There's so much health so early on. You have, like,
The early
Duke
game
on wave
is so
9.
It's so unnecessarily hard to defend.
700 health enemies on wave 14.
Holy shit! Holy! Oh my god, that's bad.
It's
It
ridiculous.
has to be like at least times 1, I feel. Because
times
they're
1. I
pretty
think
hard.
it used to
Times
be
1.
times 1. I don't remember.
Times 1.
But it should be times 1.
Grand Garage. This one's only got 3 enemies, but
No, it has 6
Um,
enemies actually. There's the electric slimes too.
Why electric slimes? Why not radioactive slimes?
Really?
Exactly. Why not radioactive slimes? They introduced those with the map. I don't know why
electric slimes
It's like
come
the whole
from
theme of the map. There's
rooftop.
radioactive
Yeah, they
stuff.
did come from rooftop. There are also on Grand Garage going on easy and medium. Radioactive slimes are on hard.
So this
It's
reward,
kind of stupid.
this
You
reward
should,
should
you
not be
should
this
just add
low.
radioactive slimes to this mod, and also make it higher, like 0.5 at least.
0.5.
5.
There's not very many enemies.
There's not
I'll
very-
take 0.5.
Isn't the early game, but when the early game start with like tire goblins, which are like 50
Yeah, it
health?
does.
Yeah, and probably like electric slimes,
Yeah, that's bad.
blotchies, and street sentries. They're all fast. Like they're all fast enemies.
Yeah.
Canyon Calamity, 0.6.
Should be a bit higher. You have minecart goblins. You got
There's a lot of
minecart
fast
goblins. You got
ones here.
tumbleweeds, wandering ghouls.
Yeah, giant wandering ghouls. But not
It
that
should be like-
hard. But
Should be like
definitely
0.8.
8, yeah.
0.8, yeah, 0.8, that's good. Naughty's
not-
Resort.
This is a
There's
funny
Resort.
one.
This one is funny
It's funny.
because it's so bad.
It's just, it's a joke. It's a complete joke.
It's only 3 like unique Naughty's Resort enemies, and
I mean, there was nothing they could
thanks
do
to that, the mod's
about
like
that.
0.1.
But the reward, I mean, I guess they just think less enemy variety means it's easier and should be garbage reward. I guess that's what they thought of here.
Doesn't make sense because the game spawns so many ards because there's only 3 enemies. So like that's what mid game is.
Stars are the final enemy and they're not super weak, so the reward should not be terrible.
Maybe like 0.25.
Yeah,
3.
3.
0.03. Whatever.
Odd pour 0.55.
That makes sense. Mob or enemies are like
They're
really
all very weak. Yeah.
But I mean, you have the wisps. They're immune to things.
Yeah,
Early game here is
Fast.
kind of hard. Yeah.
not that
So,
fast. Most of the enemies are pretty
0.6.
slow.
Oh,
0.6.
we'll do 0.6.
Last tech invasion. That's 1.1. I
The early game
guess.
here, it's again a lot harder than the late game. But
Yeah.
You have wave 1 Bombi.
yeah, this
Yeah.
one you can never use this on its own unless you have dump, and it's still hard
Exactly.
because of crawlers and stuff.
Yeah.
Super hard. I mean, 1.1 I guess is fine. Yeah.
Slime King. I guess he is the weakest boss, so 0.5. I guess makes sense for Slime King.
Yeah,
He's not the weakest boss. That's what the Bloxers should be.
Oh, yeah, Bloxers. I guess
Summons slimes. He's somewhat fast,
it's not
kind
that
of. Not
fast.
really.
He's maybe at most 0.6.
I'd bump him to 0.6.
Sure, fine.
Fine. 0.6. Whatever.
Yeah,
Gert. But Gert should definitely be a lot higher than 0.4. Why is he less than Slime King?
he's harder.
Or
He's
another
harder
girth.
than Slime King, and he 0.4. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
He's harder. He's harder than Slime King, and he's less than Slime King. That makes no goddamn sense. This
He
is
has
so
like
stupid.
more health than Slime King, and he's definitely faster. I think.
Yeah, he's faster. He's only like a bit faster, but he's still faster.
Yeah, so definitely
him,
increase
like,
that reward.
point-
Maybe like
0.8, 0.75 maybe. 0.75.
7 or 8. Yeah, between.
7. Krampus. Krampus is ridiculous. Krampus is 0.5, which sounds good on paper, till you realize what his ability is.
Yeah, he
His
just
ability is absolutely insane.
he spawns
Summons
so many enemies.
much shit. Spawns
Spawns
so
so many
much shit.
Toy
Spawns
robots.
fucking. He
Nicks.
spawns Nicks. He spawns milk managers. He spawns snow minions and Christmas creeps, which are cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
He spawns big toy robots. He spawns festive stumps. All at once, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like all like once.
Mother Nature like summoning shrooms like coming out of the ground type shit. Like it's hard.
Yeah, give
He's-
him like point times
Boss
1.
is kind of fast. Yeah, at
Times-
least times 1.
Times-
least.
Yeah, times 1.
But I feel like it should be higher because he spawns so much garbage and he does it so often. And the enemies he summons are fast. So
Yeah, like a bunch of.
So-
I think he's
Or-
I think he's ice type too, actually.
I don't know why
Could be
he's ice
wrong.
type, but
I mean, ice type hardly affects
And
anything.
then yes, Snowflake is an ice type.
I mean, yeah, I would argue times 1.1 for Krampus. 1.1.
Sure.
Whatever.
Doors
entities
entities.
should be a tiny bit higher, I guess.
I would argue times 1 because Seek is fast.
Yeah, you got Seek, you got
You have Ambush, you have Halt,
Rush.
shield enemies.
Yeah, there are some pretty difficult enemies on that map.
You have Timothy, who's fast as hell.
You have Glitch. Glitch is pretty annoying.
Yeah, Glitch is pretty
Glitch.
difficult. It has a lot of health and it's immune to all effects.
I guess
so
like
it's hard to kill
times
it.
0.8.
And times 1.
Fine.
Yeah, I'd say times 1. Or maybe a
Cloudy
little
enemy
lower.
is
Cloudy enemies 0.5. There's
That
a
should definitely be
bug
way
with
better.
this one, right, Dak?
yeah. Branch and Aqua Soldiers spawn on this mod for whatever reason, and not on Silent Sanctuary enemies, which is weird. Also, Wind Soldier does not spawn on this mod. Pretty sure.
It's kind of stupid. She's literally on the cover. How did he not
Yeah,
spawn?
I don't know
Anyways,
how I messed that one up.
Cloudy enemies should be like times 1, honestly. There's like a bunch of Gusts and Wind Soldiers and Barrel Boys and
Yeah, late
Stomps.
game, this can get difficult.
Yepperdo. Desert enemies 0.65.
That should
It
definitely
used to
times.
be 1.02 or 1.03 or some shit.
Yeah, it was like 1.03.
Definitely be times 1. You got Sand Soldier, you got Sandworms, you got Sand Soldier.
And also, you start off with cacti, which have like 40 health.
Yeah.
Kind of fast, so it should be more than 1.03. It should be like 1 point
1.15.
1.15. I'll take that.
1.1.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't-
1.1.
Sanctuary enemies, add
0.45.
Branch and Aqua Soldier. add branch and aqua soldier to this mod and then make it like 0.7. I don't know. Got spirits. You got aqua soldier. Got giant stump. I guess
It's not as hard as the map itself, since like the
Yeah, it's-
path won't be shit.
Idle
And it
on
doesn't
core enemy
spam a bunch of shit.
Idle on core enemy is this one's fine actually. It's one of the rare
Yeah, the
enemy
reward
mods that are
is
actually
very generous, which it's rare to see that.
you know.
Very rare.
I mean, the enemies that are in the late game, they're not that bad. So
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
reward is fair.
Ghoul.
Ghoul is 0.5. Isn't he like fast? Isn't he
He's not
fast?
that- He's not that fast. He's not that fast. He's like 0.8 speed, I think. That's like average.
I think he has like 60k on easy and like
45k on
Hun-
easy, 100k on medium, and 145k on hard. I think a 0.7, 0.75 is good for him.
8.
0.8. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. 0.8. Roll the
Holiday enemies. Oh
Oh,
my goodness, gravy god.
So we talked about this one a little bit earlier. How it has no enemy
Did.
bonus. That's a bug. They have to fix that. But like,
Com-
even with enemy bonus, it's 0.15.
Which is so fucking ridiculous. The enemies have shield. They can stun.
I know they're actually pretty hard. They should be like times one.
Yeah, like
honestly.
you'd think if the
You have
reward's
crime
so
bots
bad,
at wave 1.
you'd think the enemies would be like really easy, but they're pretty hard, especially if you use it on its own. It starts with 40 HP, and not too long after, it's gonna start spamming like 200 HP enemies that stun very frequently.
And like big crime bots and crime bot dons, they are fast as well.
Yeah, it spams a lot
Yeah.
of high health shield enemies. It should not be low.
You did Holiday on Bleak, you'd be dying every time.
Be Dunyan rings on
Hard.
the side of fries.
Yep, or do. It should be at least times 1, because it's hard as hell. It should be like 1.5, 1.25 maybe.
2.05. That's a bit
2.05.
high.
I mean, late game, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's easier than
Guess.
average game.
Yeah, ice types. This should definitely be higher. Why is it only 0.3? There's actually a lot.
0.3
So
sucks.
bad. Like it has
You
high
got
health
snowmen,
enemies.
you got ice reapers, you got a big blizzard slime, I guess.
Yeah, the
the
enemies can have
popsicles,
pretty high health.
Golems,
So 0.3.
snowmen, obstacles.
0.6. 6.
0.6 or
0.7.
0.7, one of those.
0.7.
7.
7.
Frigid Fortress.
Pumpkin first.
Oh.
Pumpkin paranoia enemies. 0.7.
Why is that even 0.7? Should be at
First of
least
all, the description says enemy seen on Creepy Carnival. That's a bug. How did they not fix that already? It's a typo. Wrong map. Secondly, it shouldn't be 0.7.
Exactly. It should be at least times 1.1. The enemies are actually pretty freaking hard.
Hard, and if frigid is 1.02, pumpkin should also be 1.02.
At least.
Yeah, I think they
But-
should both be like 1.1.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
should.
honestly, they should be 1.1.
Yeah, Frigid Fortress enemies. There are some enemies on this map that shouldn't spawn, like Snow Slime, and Ghost, and Spider, and Reaper. I don't know what those enemies are doing on that mod, but it makes the mod way easier, actually, so...
Should do that for other mods that have like Bombi Wave 1 type shit. Like they should actually do that.
Yeah,
I'm not
just,
sure if that's intentional. It
just
might be.
throw in like a baby fire slime to blast that invasion.
Yeah, like baby
True, literally.
I mean, it's not in any other mod other than slime invasion, I think, or fire types,
and
but
fire
it's like
types.
it's not even in the follower menu for whatever reason.
Yeah, baby fire slime. I don't know why he's not in the follower. Also, we should be able to see sandworm kills. I don't care about the follower, but we should be able to like see the description and stuff. That would be cool.
We're getting off topic. We gotta talk about Frigid Fortress enemies, okay?
Yeah.
Frigid Fortress enemies, it should be higher.
Should be 1.11. Yeah, 1.1.
1.1.
Paranoia and Frigid should be 1.1.
Goblin invasion.
Uh,
All the enemies are
2.45.
no goblins.
It's a low reward.
That's bad.
You got minecart goblins, you got motorboat goblin, you got like goblin admiral and goblin boss and the later waves.
I think this
It's
used
bad.
to be times 1.
Handcar goblins.
I think
Yeah,
it used to be times 1 or like times
I think it was like point like
9.
8.5 or something. I don't know.
I think maybe
Make
not
it 0.8.
times 1. Yeah,
0.8.
0.8.
Yeah. Century Invasion.
That should
6'5".
definitely be way.
6'5" is a joke, dude.
Yeah, also, there's no street sentries on this mod. There's no tiny sentry. There's no street sentries. There's no void sentries. There's no demon sentry. I'm pretty sure.
I forgot about those guys.
Just regular sentry and small sentry and big sentry and giant sentry and all their variants.
It also spawn bite enemy.
No,
It's spawn by enemy.
it never did that. Oh, that was only on like
It-
facility raid for like a day.
Should do that.
No, it shouldn't.
But the ward should be like at least times 1.
Whatever. Creepy carnival enemies. We just called circus enemies for some reason.
Hey, it's
0.7.
Consistency.
0.7. I think that should be a bit higher. Like point.
Because you have clown cars.
clown
you
car.
got- You have clowns. They have target.
And there's also stumps on this mod, even though those weren't even on the map.
That,
I don't know why.
that makes no
Stupid.
sense.
That should be like times 1.
Times 1, yeah.
Maybe 1.03, like Halloween enemies or something. I don't know.
Yeah, point times 1, I guess. Whatever. Xmas enemies, 0.97. Bump that up to like
Shit,
10.
Let's just be times 1. Why are you bothering typing in 0.97? Just do times 1, dude.
I mean,
the
didn't this
point?
mod get shadow nerfed?
Actually, it might have.
Maybe it did. I'm not sure. I think it. I think
yeah,
it did.
also-
You're right.
Also, at this point, I feel like you should just make separate enemy mods for Toy Takeover and Bustling Bakery.
Yeah,
There's just way too many enemies on this one mod.
divide
It spawns sweet enemies too, even though they have their own mod, which is so
Rigid
stupid.
enemies, I know.
This
it's
is
so
just all
dumb.
of them.
Should make separate enemy mods for like Halloween Havoc and Ghouling Graveyard, Easter Egg Land.
Easter egg lands are already
I'd be
separate.
fine. I would be fine. I'd grind for them again. I don't care. I just
Yeah, me
don't
too.
let me use enemies I want to use. Like I want to fight Lucas. I don't want to fight Gatling gifts. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'd love
Stupid.
to just use them
Sweet
on their own.
enemies. Oh yeah, this mod. Oh no, what happened? Oh,
What? Wait, where are we at? Sweet enemies.
sweet enemies. Yeah, sweet enemies.
This got killed.
Oh yeah, they literally just nerfed this mod out of nowhere without telling us.
Completely. They tried to like all secretive about it. We noticed. That makes sense. You know, it was 0.98, which again, just make it times 1. Why are you even bothering? God forbid any mod is times 1.
Also, there are some enemies that spawn on Sweet Sunrise that don't spawn on this mod. There's the penguins, there's sorbet, gelato, and yogurt. There's milk
Yeah.
manager and gingerbread. Those are the enemies that don't spawn on this mod for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Stupid. They
I
should
don't know why you
fix
made
that.
sure to include ghosts, but not those guys.
Ghost. That's so dumb, dude. It's not even Ghost of Present or anything. It's just Ghost.
Just ghosts, yeah.
completely normal ghost.
Halloween enemies, that's fine, I guess. Maybe 1.05 would be better.
Maybe yeah.
You got
maybe
jack-o'-lanterns.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't it now also spawn Pumpkin Paranoia enemies?
Yeah, it
Probably.
does. Again, make separate enemy mods for Halloween Havoc and Ghouling Graveyard. Just do that.
True. I mean, if you're gonna keep it all grouped up in the same thing, then it should be like 1.1, because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack-o'-lanterns.
Electric types. Oh boy, electric types.
The fan
This is another
favorite.
infamous one. Fan favorite. 0.45. This is the same. I want you to understand. This is the same as corporate enemies.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Like,
Holy shit. That's so dumb.
you got wave 1 electric slime, you got wave 8 electro slime, you got wave 16 zap fly, you got wave 24 giant electric gust, 9,000 health, 2.5 speed, and with health scaling it's gonna be like 13,000. And wave 32
it's so
plasma slime,
funny.
which is weaker than freaking giant electric gust. I don't know why that spawns later.
Oh, it's so funny, dude. In the late game, just like spam giant electric gusts and plasma slimes because there's no other enemies that spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
stupid.
without events though. Since it's Christmas, there's gonna be like toy robots and giant tops too. That
Yeah.
actually makes the mod harder actually, because
Yeah,
you have to
'cause
deal with giant tops on like wave 10.
It's easier on wave 1 because there's toy robots.
Yeah, it's easier on wave 1 because
But
it's just
then-
toy robots.
But then it just spams giant tops and you just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be at least times 1. Maybe even 1.1.
1.05.
Maybe just add a baby fire.
Yeah, add baby electric slime. And
Oh, I was
maybe
gonna
just
say
make more
baby
electric
zap
type
fly,
enemies. No.
but sure.
Baby Zapfly.
Like electric
know.
gusts. Like regular electric gusts, big electric gusts? Because there's a giant electric gust. Why aren't there big electric gusts? Why aren't there normal electric gusts?
Just
That makes sense, actually.
just do a baby
Anyways,
baby electric slime, which actually makes more sense than baby fire slime. This one actually needs that.
Anyways,
So
Ghost
hard.
Invasion. This should not be
Zero-
0.6.
At 0.6, that's a bit much. They're really fast, and they're ghosts.
Yeah.
You get spirits, you get, like...
Pretty sure you have like wave 1 job ghosts, so definitely times 1 at least. Maybe like
Wave 1 job ghost, holy shit!
Yeah,
That's
most
hard.
of these
Unless,
are
unless it's Halloween, then you get wave 1 baby ghost, which
most
is
of these are fast too.
How it should be. Like, I think that in some mods, you should give it an event enemy, because it fit.
I mean, they could just do what they did
for
with
cloudy enemies has like crow on wave 1.
But yeah, it does. Like, that doesn't even fit the map. That's stupid.
They
I'm
could
pretty
do,
sure it was like
uh,
made like for the map or something.
They could do what they did with Monkey, where they like could just make it not an event enemy anymore, and they could just do that with Baby
Yeah.
Ghost and make it spawn on like
True.
Frantic.
True, baby ghost and like crow.
It's like Ice Cube. Should not be
utility
an event enemy.
utility stump also spawns crows. So
Well,
yeah,
you don't get
crows
kills
should not
from
be an event
those,
enemy,
I
honestly.
think.
Whatever.
Plus
It should be like ×1 at least, because wow.
Yeah, I think this one's fair to be ×1.
Okay, Easter enemies. Okay, I want to talk about the freaking Easter enemy mods for a second. Both of them are ×1. That's fine, but Easter enemies. Why is it Easter enemies? Why is it not garden enemies?
They chose like a wheel
Nitpicking.
of names and they spawned it and it landed on Easter and not Garden or
So
Gleaming.
Easter enemies should be renamed to garden enemies and just make it all the gleaming garden enemies. And Egg Invasion should be renamed to Eggland enemies and just make it all the Easter Eggland enemies with because there's no yolk slime. There's no yolk slime on this
Oh
one.
yeah.
There's no
Stupid.
poach.
No,
Yeah.
like Armored Bunny.
Armored Bunny. Oh yeah, by the way, give Armored Bunny armor. I don't know why he doesn't have that. He's an old enemy, I guess, but you should go back and give armor to Armored Bunny,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
Clam
Hey.
Knight.
Speaking
Hang
of
on top of
enemies
the
that
thing.
should have armor, Clam Knight.
Yeah, okay, beach
Okay.
enemy. This should be higher, because you got ducks.
Yeah,
Ducks.
the title enemies
ducks.
are so hard for no reason.
It
That's
should be
squishes,
0.6. Ridiculous. Should be like
0.8,
one.
maybe 0.85.
popsicles. They're fast, and you know you
Yeah,
have.
late game's
uh,
pretty easy, though. Late game's
You
pretty
get
easy.
squishes too, and they ink your towers, and they're bad.
Whatever. Aftermath enemies. Why is this only 0.45?
0.45. Again, this is as easy as corporate chaos. Apparently, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Wow.
You got
Thanks, Tower Heroes.
wandering ghouls, you got eyeballs, you got tumbleweed spam, you got roach spam, you got dark skeletons on the last few waves, you got molten skeletons on the last few waves. Should be ×1, honestly.
Should be ×1. Should be ×1. Hard. Should be ×1's fine.
Fire
Uh,
types.
For types
Definitely
0.5.
It's pretty hard.
Honestly, it should be ×1 at this point. There's like so many fire types. You got like bronze
So many
spot,
fire types.
lit, you got baby fire slime, fire golems,
Fast
fire
enemies.
spirit,
Some of them have shield.
all the blast tech, whatnot. I got molten skeletons not on this mod for some
Some of them
reason, even though it's
explode.
not.
Literally, neither of the enemies on the icon are in the mod.
Yeah, why is skeleton even on the icon? He's not even a fire
Just, I
type.
guess
I don't
because
know.
it comes from Volcano Valley. I guess that's it.
I think they were gonna make a volcano enemies, and then they realized they only have 3 enemies to actually put in the mod. So they just changed it.
Just, I mean,
It's
they
just
did
stupid.
that with Naughty's enemies. Just make a skeleton invasion.
Skeleton invasion.
Just add like a
Whatever.
baby skeleton.
It should be like ×1. Fire type should be ×1.
Yeah, times. It used to be ×1. Just bring it back.
Why? Why? It's so stupid, dude.
Yes, so stupid.
Egg invasion. We talked about that. It's fine. I mean, it's ×1. It does spawn,
I mean,
bomb eggs,
Just
Martian
make it
eggs.
Eggland Invasion, so it doesn't start off with bomb eggs and starts with the yolk slimes.
That would be smart. Yes.
Or just make it Easter egg on enemies.
Yeah, exactly.
That. Yeah. If it's fine, I guess. I mean, fine. LOA enemies. A 0.6. Why?
Oh, a lot of fast enemies. You got like Rowdy.
Yeah.
Rowdy. Wow. Wow. Rowdy. That's so stupid, dude.
Fry
guy. You get gym rats too.
Isn't that
Should
from the boss
spawn with
mod?
shade.
Gym Rat's on the boss mod.
Yeah, so that's not here.
One time it actually correct. Wow. Should be like 0.7, really. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Shouldn't be 0.6. That's a bit much, man.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You get pizza to rocks. Those are fast. Those are scary. You get ragdolls, or like caster bees. They're scary. They're scary. No, fuck it. 0.8.
Okay, whatever. 0.8.
Alien Invasion. 0.6. This is another infamous one for me, at least. I love using this mod for quests, and then I get to wave 22, and I get fucking fucked from every angle by trillions of big alien grunts.
Oh, wow, big alien grunt, wow.
Whatever, your favorite enemy, but who gives a shit? It's so hard. Why is it 0.6?
Yeah, there's very strong aliens, like, they get stronger fast, like, in the late game, there would be a bunch of alien bosses, they all have a lot of health.
Absolutely stupid. It should be like ×1 at least.
×1, I'm pretty sure this one also used to be ×1, wow.
Yeah.
That one
Some
actually
mods
made
used to be
sense.
×1. I'm sure you can sense the theme here.
Yep.
I'm stupid. Zombie Invasion, 0.5. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one.
It's fine.
They're very
you get
weak, but there's also lava zombies. I just don't like those.
Toilet zombies are fast, and ice zombies are kind of fast. Zombies
It's
themselves
just
are somewhat
lava
fast.
zombies and toilet zombies that are the problem with this.
So giant zombies are fast, and they're tanky, and they're
They
physically
spawn very
fat,
late,
and so
though,
they hurt
so
my
it's
screen.
really an issue.
Maybe like 0.6, 0.65.
0.6, I think.
Fine. Bee Invasion, 0.8. Should be like ×1, honestly, because
I don't know,
Caster
I mean,
Bee is scary.
Yeah, no.
They have pretty
Fine.
low health. Really, the only reason this is like an extremely low reward mod is because, like, some of them are fast, and some of them, like Caster Bee, can just stun a lot. So that's why this is higher.
Just do 0.9. Jeez.
Fine.
Fine.
0.9.
Spooky decor, it's a cosmetic, but I'm pretty sure it's like it doesn't spawn properly on certain maps in like adventure mode or something. Or is adventure mode?
It's fine on adventure
Can
mode.
do it. I don't know. It used to be broken. I don't know if they fixed it or I don't know, but it's buggy sometimes. There's also like a thing where like you can't place like through like some of the decorations, and so it just like adds a necessary blockage in your way. It's kind of stupid. They should make you able to place through them.
Yeah.
Royal snails, 0.5.
No.
Should be like 0.6.
Make it higher.
They're really fast.
Yeah, they're way too fast. They're snails. They should not be fast.
Yeah, that's stupid. They're snails. Why
It's
are
the
they
same
fast?
reward as Slime King, even though they have higher health and they're faster.
Yeah, they should be like 0.65, 0.7.
0.65.
And add elite crocodile to this mod, I guess.
Yeah, add that.
Do that.
Add that there. Bloxer, 0.6. This is one of the ones where it's generous. I'll admit, as much as I keep it, it probably should be lower.
Yeah, 0.5.
I don't know why
Feel
it's
like
higher than
0.5.
Slime King. It's easier in every way.
Yeah, it's literally higher than Slime King. How?
Like they
So-
decided that they didn't want to make a completely garbage reward, and that was the only time that they ever decided that.
Stupid. Oh, Pumpkin Reaper, 1.02.
I mean, this
Pumpkin
one,
Reaper, he's bad.
it
bad.
doesn't have a lot of health, but it stuns and it lunges.
They rid of that.
I don't know. They did that with
No,
Skeleton Rogues.
they brought it back. They brought it back.
Oh, right.
Okay. Well, still hard to get these stuns. I think he spawns something, right?
I don't think he spawns anything. He just does the stun.
say so.
I do think the reward should be higher since it's very low.
We're like 1.1. I don't think he's as easy as like.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think he's as easy as 1.02. I'll argue 1.1. 5 even. Mothership. 0.1. I don't know, man.
I mean,
It's
easy's
very
pretty
hard.
easy.
In hard mode, in medium mode, but in easy
In
mode,
medium and hard, it's pretty hard, but easy mode, it's kind of like average.
easy mode, yeah, easy mode is just only.
I guess we could keep it. We could keep it 1.1. That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Stain. 0.7.
Stain should definitely be higher.
He should be higher.
He's
He's
really
very
fast.
Usually
Stuns
times
them.
1. Times when he's fast, he stuns. Medium mode's a bitch because he get just stun him or some shit. It's like hard. scary and
Definitely
bad.
do times 1.
Electric Slime King.
Hold on. Staying at the hard mode, it should make the map go dark. You kept staying when you are in hard mode.
No,
I don't.
that's just
There's already a mod for that.
Yeah, exactly. Darkness.
But I don't want to use that. I just want to use stain.
No, shut up.
No. Electric Slime King.
No, wait, you skipped Plastic Brawler.
Oh, I don't have that mod.
You did. L.
Well, it's here.
Sec is 1.1, which is
no,
good.
it should be
but...
the same as Mothership.
Yeah, it should be the same.
It's super hard on all modes. Even easy mode has 300k.
I know.
You're right.
Definitely should be higher.
Should be like 1.2, 1.3 even as a boss. Yeah.
I'd say 1.3 or higher.
1.25.
35.
1.25.
Electric Slime King, 0.7. I don't know, man. He's
Ridiculous.
kind of fast. He has 2 phases.
He's fast, so he
stuns.
stuns.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much health. I'd say 0.9. But
I'll say 0.9.
I would say times 1.
No, yeah, he just stuns. He stuns. He's 2 phases. He's scary. He's times 1.
fine times 1. Hey, the figure. Watch out for the figure.
0.6.
He actually has a decent amount of health on medium and hard. I'd say 0.7.
0.7 or
7.5.
7.5, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. Goblin Captain, 0.55.
Lower
Why?
than the figure.
Why?
So it... Lower than figure, holy shit.
He has higher
Why?
health, and he stuns.
Stuns from like... Oh my god, this is stupid.
Why is it so
like
low?
times 1, dude.
He has so much health. It should be like...
Dude,
Yeah,
because he's
times
slow.
1.
So dumb, dude. Should be like times 1, 1.05, 1.08 even.
I think
No, times 1.
I think it used to be times 1 or like a little higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was times 1.
Demolitionist, 0.4. That's kind of excessive.
It's lower
think
than
point-
Slime King.
0.6. 0.6.
Lower than
or
Slime King.
It's 0.6 or 0.6.
0.65.
Maybe like 0.65.
Yeah, something like that.
The Principal, 0.5. He's fast. He's fast.
Just give it 0. I think 0.7.
0.7.
Yeah, I'd take 0.7. Onibi,
Onibi.
0.65. Holy fuck. So I talked about this in my rap. This is so stupid. So stupid.
0.65. Why?
0.65. First of all, it used to be 1.02. Oh, so why on God's green earth did they even touch this mod?
It's funny. It's just 0.05 higher than Bloxer.
No.
It's so dumb. Onibi have like 100k on easy or like
100k on easy is like 220 on medium and 350k on hard. He has Katsunaba, he's like average speed, he's kind of fast.
could be 1.1.
1.01, 1.02.
1.01. I mean, he's 100k on easy mode.
1.1.
1.05. Take it or leave it.
0.05. That's ass, but whatever.
1.06.
Temper.
Who cares? Temper 1.02.
Maybe a tiny bit higher. I don't know.
1.05.
I would go 1.05.
1.5. No.
No.
That's very.
1.05.
1.05.
Okay,
Oh, 1.05. That's
oh.
good.
B Queen. 0.7.
Should be a bit higher, I think. It stuns a lot.
She's-
0.85.
Stuns a lot, right? Because she has like a bunch of bees.
Yeah, that's 0.85.
Yeah. I think 0.85.
I mean, they might actually like completely delete both of the honeycomb mods because the revamp. So
But we already
Yeah,
talked
probably
about the
ignore
invasion.
them. Yeah.
Branch.
Just fix it.
Branch. The boss is now Branch.
Sword's
1.05.
actually kinda good.
Could be more.
Yeah,
Could be
should
more because he stuns and he's fast and he has a lot of
glad
HP
it's
and
not
easy mode. and he's scary.
0.65 though.
Yeah. It should be like 1.1 to 1.15 boss. Yeah.
Frostbite. Frostbite should definitely be higher than 0.4.
Again, it's lower than Slime King, right?
Yeah. That's
0.65 because he got like nerfed to the ground. He has like 25k, 65k, 110k. Got nerfed quite a bit.
0.65 is fair.
0.65.
Ice Brain, we forgot him a little bit ago, but the Ice
Oh.
Brain, 0.4, and he spawns Electric Light Show, which is good that they added that. Why is he 0.4 when that's like what Frostbite is?
Because they're both ice type.
That's so stupid.
Okay, but seriously, it
Dude.
should be higher, but not much higher.
higher.
I think Iceburn as a boss is pretty weak.
Like 0.7, 0.7,
8.
0.75.
Electric Light Show, dude.
Electric
Electric Light Show is pretty freaking fast, and
Yeah,
if he's
she's
electric
hard.
type.
You can barely even kill that by yourself. On raw day, it's scary.
Yeah, so 0.7 or 8, 0.75.
And we did branch. Easter bosses, 0.8.
I mean, no, it should be
You got
That's
A
weird.
more. You got A more.
I think it should be times 1 or maybe even more.
Times 1.
First of all, the name is stupid. Why does it share the same name as the Gleaming Garden mod? It should be called Eglin Bosses.
It's just Gleaming
yeah.
Garden being stupid. It should be called Garden Bosses.
bosses.
I would argue no, Jester Egg is kind of fast. Well, he has like 100k HP. He's not that bad.
150k. He's
Amor, dude. Amor is like 500k. He like
Amor
stuns.
stuns
so much.
He stuns a lot.
He's scary, dude. That alone should bring him ×1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one would
Naughty
use
is
that for cheese on
boss.
Yolk Slime King because it's not always Easter. It's stupid. It should be ×1. Be ×1.
Naughty bosses.
Okay.
Point
this is-
0.3.
It's a very,
How?
They're pretty easy, but not 0.3 easy.
Why do you get naughty on wave 20?
It's supposed
But
to
yeah.
be the map, but I don't know why it's
On
not
hard
wave
mode.
25.
You get naughty at like wave
Like,
30
I'm pretty sure the
on
map
medium
is
mode.
25.
Wave 20 on hard mode.
Yeah, that alone makes it way
Should
harder.
be wave 32, like in the actual map,
Yeah,
it's 32.
it-
or like wave 30. Hard.
Definitely
Reward
30
should probably not be 0.3. That's kind of a bit.
Yeah,
It should be like 0.5.
0.5, 0.6. something like that.
0.6.
Point-
0.7, maybe.
0.6 because he throws naughty in there, and the sun is fire type, and he's fast and scary.
That fast.
Ancient Spirit ×1. That's actually fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
It's very rare.
I don't know, maybe
Fracture.
a little higher, since it can be a lot harder in hard mode. I don't know, maybe like 1.02. I think it used to be that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, let's go 1.02. Fracture. The boss is now Skeleton King. Why is the mod called Fracture?
I mean, they are technically the same creature or something.
Well, they're not. It says the boss is now Skeleton King. It's stupid.
Well, they have the same name. They're the same guy.
Whatever. It should be called Skeleton King.
Whatever.
The reward should not be 0.65. It should be like 0.7 because
0.7, because he's very slow.
Kind of tanky, but he is very slow. I'd say 0.75.
7 or
Yeah,
7.
I'll take 0.75.
They are.
Era 0.6. That's
I mean,
fine.
why is it called
no.
Pyera?
Get Clamp King. He's pretty fast.
Why is it called Pyera? That's kind of stupid.
Pyera can
It should be called Radiant
squish it.
Bosses.
Yeah, Reef bosses.
You-
I'd say 0.7.
0. Yeah, 0.7.
Yeah, okay, 0.7.
Oh, Tinker.
Tinker! This is one that was confirmed to not be 0.6. Like it should be 0.6.
Why is it
so
0.6?
I showed it. Why is it 0.6? Please tell me why it's the same thing as Bloxer, basically.
Reef bosses.
It's so stupid. It's the same as why is this Bloxer? He should be
There's-
like that.
God, you had to have just closed your eyes and just hit a random button to
Yeah.
decide what number it was.
Yeah, like you spun a wheel.
Oh, wheel, yeah.
So,
It should, any spawns probably should spawn Bronze Basher.
yeah, probably.
Maybe.
It should be like ×1.
Times 1 or maybe higher, because there's a lot of bomb
He
clocks.
spawns bomb clocks. He spawns big bomb clocks on hard.
They're super
He's,
annoying.
he's pretty fast.
I
Be like-
think 1.05.
Okay, I'll take 1.05. Metaverse Kuel. Why is it called Metaverse Kuel? Why isn't it just called Kuel? 0.5.
0.5 is
0.75.
0.75.
Yeah, that's
0.75.
fair, I guess. Maybe a bit higher.
I think 0.8.
He's fast though. He's fast. He's scary.
It's only fast on hard.
Do 0.8.
Okay, 0.8. Okay. A male boy.
This is ridiculous.
Why is this 0.4?
Less than Slime King.
Oh, my homie Gary. Shout out
Remove
my
this from
homie.
the game.
Remove it from the game. Fuck you. It shouldn't be 0.4. He's way harder than Slime King, so that's kind of stupid.
He's like a lot faster.
Should be
than
at
most
least
bosses.
times 1. He's really fast.
Should
He
be
has a lot
times
of
1.
health on easy.
Yeah, doesn't he have like 100k or something? Like 60k,
He's like
70k?
70k on easy.
So stupid, dude. Sweets bosses, 0.75.
You got Fruit Roll. He's very fast. Very, very fast as well. Very, very fast. And
It's kind of in the name, yeah. It should be like times 0.9 or maybe even times 1.
Yeah. Haze.
I'll-
Why is this 0.9? You got
so
Haze, you got Evil Skeleton
stupid.
King, even Pumpkin's pretty hard.
Like the only.
Even Pumpkin is hard. He spawns fucking jack-o'-lanterns, dude.
Yeah, and he's faster. Like he's a lot faster than the regular Skeleton King.
So stupid.
What's going on?
It should be times 1. It should be probably more than
Times
that, actually.
1.01, 1.05.
I'd say.
0.05.
I think 1.1.
Haze, bro. Haze.
1.1 then. Okay.
He's just like the
0.1.
whole thing carrying the reward here.
Easter bosses. First of all, rename this to Garden bosses.
Yes.
Second of all, 0.75 is actually kind of fair. The easy and medium bosses are kind of weak. There's Mother
Things
Nature.
considered,
Nature
yeah.
for
It's
me.
kind of generous.
Mother Nature is kind of fast. She summons shrooms, but
0.8.
0.8.
Okay, yeah, 0.8. Ringmaster, 0.75.
This is a weird one.
I mean, it's
has a lot of
This
health.
is weird.
Its whole gimmick is RNG.
It is, so you can't really rely on that and say, oh, that's the reason why the reward should be so low. RNG. And Ringmaster himself is pretty fast.
I'm like times 1.
I mean,
Should be like times 1.
you can kind of solo him. It's not too bad.
RNG. Really? Like doesn't matter, bro.
I mean, there's certain towers that make it really easy. I don't know. I'd say 0.9.
I feel like you could say that for any boss. Point.
I don't know. I've struggled much with this boss.
Squirt, 0.65. I feel like it should be higher than that.
Definitely higher. It's pretty fast.
Definitely not as easy as Bloxer.
Should be times 2 because it inks your screen.
Shut up. Should be times 2. No, it should be like
No.
like 0.9
0.8.
because the effect is annoying as hell.
0.85.
Yeah, I guess.
Wafer, 0.75. This one should be times 1 because of Tiny Express alone.
Yeah, Tiny Express. Wafer is also kind of hard.
I think Tiny
He's pretty
Express
fast.
itself should just
Yeah,
be
he's
nerfed.
stunned.
Tiny Express is weird. It's like basically harder than Wafer.
This reward though should be increased 0.85.
Yeah, times 1.
Doesn't Tiny Express spawn on Toy Takeover before Wafer?
It spawns on wave 39 in hard mode. I don't know if the mod does that.
It's only on the map. I don't think the mod does that.
Didn't it? Yeah, it should do that on the mod. Like,
You
if
know,
you do it in
I-
hard
I-
mode, it should
I-
also spawn.
I think this
Tiny
should
Express.
actually be times 1. I think that's fine.
Times 1.
Bakery bosses.
This one.
Bakery bosses.
Frostwalker is pretty easy, honestly.
Frostwalker is pretty easy to spam.
Fruitcake is fast, and it got 50k. I don't know about that.
It's weird. Like the medium boss is the easier one. But I think it should be less than Wafer, but like 0.9.
I'd take 0.9 because you have Sherbert and he's ices towers.
Yeah, he's pretty hard, but it's
Fast.
still easier than Wafer.
Shade 0.7. Dak has a few things to say about this one.
Oh wait, what?
Shade.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Shade.
Shade.
Why is this 0.7 when it literally has the exact same health as all the casual bosses, and it spawns freaking Gym Rat on wave 20? Why? Be at least times 1.
So it's still bad. Holy shit, dude, that's so dumb. Should times 1.
Times 1, yeah, times 1.
Maybe even 1.01 just because of Gym Rat.
Yeah. Mega Sentries.
0.8. I guess that one
Should be
I guess you
higher.
could also make wave 38 on hard spawn Mega Sentry, wave 39 also spawn Ultra Sentry. That would be
It
Yeah.
would be cool. I would love to do that. Like I would love to sack all the bosses and have like a million mini bosses. Like that'd be cool.
The reward
Yeah, that'd be
should be
cool.
higher. Like Chaos Sentry summons very high health summons.
He does. I forgot.
I guess it's times 1.
Times 1.
Times 1, that's
Especially
fair.
if it does the mini boss thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Ghost Magician.
Ghost Magician 0.85.
Why is it called Ghost Magician?
Yeah, that's a dumb name.
I don't know.
But
The consistency
reward-
of mod names is
The
stupid.
word's actually kind of generous.
Yeah, I guess.
Somewhat.
Maybe a
Fun.
little higher.
Yeah,
Like maybe
a tiny bit
0.9.
higher, like 0.95.
Times 1. Doesn't Grim Reaper stun?
No,
It doesn't
doesn't
it
do
does
anything.
nothing, actually.
It just stays alive
No.
forever.
Yeah, that's a
Grim,
bug.
Re-
Fix
Grim, Re-
that.
Grim Reaper doesn't have a death animation. He just stays there forever.
Yeah, I don't know if that's intentional, but it's,
Butter is the boss.
it's a dumb description.
Hold on, hold on. Skip Butter. We gotta go back for Jack the Terror.
Yeah, Jack the Terror.
0.75. That's kind of ridiculous, man. It should
Yeah,
be like
he's
times 1
actually
because
hard.
he's fast and
0.75.
fast.
That should not be 0.75. It should be like times 1.05, 1.1. Honestly.
yeah, fuck like
1.1,
1.1 because he's
He's
fast
really
and
fast. He stuns.
does stun. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, Butter.
Butter is the
Like butter.
boss.
Butter's the boss, guys. Butter's the boss.
This is such
Butter
a,
is the boss.
it's just such a funny enemy, but also like it's super hard. Like,
Why does he have 90k health? He has electric type, so he can't get stunned by bite, and he has 20 armor.
20 armor.
Yeah, 20 defense. That's the
Yo.
highest of any enemy ever. And
Only boss to have shield, I think, right?
Yeah.
what about Gym Zombie?
Jim Zombie? That was
Okay,
only-
wow, Gym Zombie. Who cares? But Butter like 1.1, dude.
Definitely higher
1.1
than
honestly.
times 1 for sure.
I'm glad it's not like 0.75 or some shit, but it should be better.
Yeah, glad it's not 0.4.
Giga Slime, Spidey's mother as a boss. Wow.
Please shut up.
It should be like times 1 point.
This thing
1.0.
is faster than average, and it has like 600,000 health on hard mode, I think.
Yeah, they have like 600,000 or some shit. It's like
Make
hard and
this
fast.
1.1 or higher, because
It should be
600,000 is insane.
Especially because it's a toy code mod. Like you think I don't know. Maybe 1.1. Evil Luca 0.5. Evil Luca is not as easy as Slime King.
Evo Luca is like pretty
he-
fast, I think.
He's like very fast.
Fast. He's super fast.
I don't think he has like a lot of health, but the speed alone should make the reward higher.
Yeah, make him like
Should be like 0.8,
0.75, 0.8.
I would say.
0.8.
Frigid Fortress bosses 1.03.
Should be
It's
higher.
rare. It's a mod that has positive reward. That's a boss. That's rare. But it should be higher.
I think
Higher.
like maybe times 1.1. Like
Yeah.
you-
Point
be
one
the
because
same as
Toymaker with freaking giant tops and Snow Monster. Even though I think they nerfed his healing, he still heals and he's scary. Oh, and Frost King, freaking downgrades your towers basically, grades them. He stats them. I don't know. They're hard. They're hard.
Yeah, they're very hard.
1.2.
Point
Frost King alone.
1.18.
1.8. Okay. Wow.
1.18.
Cart Kid. He makes laps around you. He's 1.01.
It's not actually that hard.
That, I
You have
guess.
4
They nerfed his
times.
HP.
You get to attack
Dang.
him 4
I don't
times.
think they did.
I mean, he's kind of scary. Like if you have a weird map, you don't have bite, then it's a wrap.
Okay, I think
So
1.05.
they have like 300k on hard.
Yeah, like 300k. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, but you get to attack him a lot.
Hey, but if you're not on a raid map, like it's a wrap. Like there's no way.
No, you can kill him on like a decent map that is a raid map.
I like Canyon Calamity original maps. Yeah, right.
The length doesn't really matter, but alright.
Whatever. It should be like 1.1.
Sure, 1.1. It's fine.
If you're gonna be picky, then 1.08.
1.09.
Okay, 1.09. Demise 1.1.
No,
That should be way higher.
it's like it's so strong. It's done so much and it downgrades. It's very slow, but it has a lot of health. The reward should be higher.
I think anyone has ever used Demise in a modded game and actually killed Demise.
No way.
There's actually no way. There's no way in hell.
He's immune to effects too. He's just super hard.
And he spawns a crap ton of seers, and he downgrades your stuff.
Yeah, it's all so much. It should be like, oh my god. I don't
Doesn't he
know.
stun with his sword swipe or whatever it is?
He does stun with the
does.
sword swipe, and he also like puts like purple branches all over the map and stuns like every hero.
I think 1.15,
Yeah.
1.2.
1.2,
Should like 1.2, 1.4,
1.35.
0.4.
Goldberg.
Downgrades, guys. 1.04.
Shut up.
1.4.
Fine, Goldberg.
Colbert 0.8. He's kind of fast.
He's fast. He has a decent amount of health, especially on easy mode.
Not that bad though.
Times
You have like 100k in easy or like 70k.
Okay, I'd say times 1.
Okay, yeah, I'll go times 1. Mirai, this one's cool. It spawns Hollow Mirai on Idle Encore only. That's kind of stupid. It should do that on every map.
I mean,
Uh,
if it does it on every map, they would just overlap each other.
okay, but like, yeah, maps with 2 entrances, it'd be cool. At least I don't know how they'd code that,
It'd be
but
kind of weird. I don't know.
oh, it also spawns Synth and Charge at like wave 30,
Yeah, but they're not that hard.
but they're scary.
They're not scary.
Yeah,
Dude, Synth is literally your favorite enemy.
0.85.
Shut the fuck up. I think it should be like times 1, honestly.
Times 1? I mean, Mariah doesn't have
0.85.
much health.
Dude, Synth and Charge, bro.
They're not even that hard.
They're not that hard. Look, I'd say like
Fine.
0.85
0.9.
at the most.
0.9.
Fine.
And finally, Slime Invasion.
This used to be times 1.
0.4.
Yeah, it should be a bit higher. You got like a bunch of stuff late game. Early game's pretty easy, but you got like so much like electro
Yeah, I
slime.
get
You got,
why
like,
they thought
big
the
slimes.
garbage reward was a good idea. Early game is very easy. It's a lot of low health slimes, but it ramps up.
But then you get Electro Slimes, and then you get Blizzard Slimes. You get other shit, and it's hard.
I used this mod the other day. I used this mod in a modded game, and it was the only enemy mod, and I actually died. So I don't.
You
think-
died.
I died. Yes, I died.
Hell.
Shut up. It's 0.4. It should be higher. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, like 0.75 maybe. I don't know.
Point. Early game. I mean, late game's pretty difficult. I think it should be 0.8 maybe.
0.8.
0.9.
0.8 or 0.9.
0.8. 0.8.
Okay, yeah, 0.8. Sure.
Right. Well, I guess that's it.
We made it.
Yep. You did it.
Did it. So guys, we did it.
Yeah.
We did every mod in the game.
Wait, no. Wait.
Oh.
There's one mod we have to discuss.
Fucking
It's
say it.
no. It's free for all.
God damn it, you said it.
Free for all.
This is a real mod. We gotta talk about it.
Dev only doesn't matter. Dev only.
No, it exists. We gotta talk about it.
Oh, it's not in the game. It's not obtainable.
Make the reward times 1 and make PvP as a whole give that much because I don't know why FFA gives more.
Okay. Well then, I guess that wraps up our talk about modifications. Every mod in the game.
Also, I just got golden gold chip. I was doing that the entire time.
Wow.
We're cookie clicking the
What-
entire time.
What a good use of your time.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe I should have been doing that. Oh,
I think I should have been doing. I was just looking at the shit. I mean,
Oh yeah, I had to look.
Whatever.
At
I
the
was looking at it
mods.
too, but yeah, I was also doing that.
Okay.
whatever. That wraps it up in a nice, neat little bow. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for trying to fix mods. We hope you take our advice because we're smart. We play the game. We know what we're talking about. Most of us. Spidey doesn't because he's stupid. But
Oh, shut up.
we make do. But yeah, that's it. That's the 3 amigos ranking modifiers. How to fix them all. How to all the bugs, all the quirks, all the who hash, all the whatnot.
Unless can do that.
Shh.
Yeah. So Smash every button you can find, and yeah, that's gonna be it from the Amigos 3.
All right.
Yep.
See you in 9 months.
See you. See you.
9 months.
Yeah, 9
Hey,
months.
I'm trying to be honest here.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
All
Bye.
right. See you in 9 months. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.